Wwe 2K25 Showcase Bloodline. On fait la suite du Showcase. Là, c'est contre Umaga et John Cena pour la ceinture WWE. Et on va dire démarrer. Alors, est-ce que je suis bien en love? Effectivement. Allez, c'est parti. Alors, il faut la suite du Showcase. Ah non, il y a le droit d'auteur, ça va. Complet. Ça. Complet. On va faire la suite. Et let's go.
His arrival signaled impending doom. His very presence was enough to intimidate even the bravest WWE competitor. His name itself simply meant the end. And if you found yourself standing across the ring from Umaga, you were most certainly coming to the end of your own road. The younger brother of Rikishi, Umaga, was every bit the Samoan bulldozer that his nickname would suggest, mauling opponents with ease, relishing the chaos that he created. A menace to the entire roster, an unrepentant badass, Umaga tortured his prey with high-impact collisions before ultimately sealing their fate with his vaunted Samoan spike, a vicious move used today by Solo Sikoa.
Inside the ring, man, he was just a complete monster. Anybody that stood in front of him, he was gonna wreck him no matter what he had to do. He was just a crazy, wild Samoan. Outside of the ring, man, just a loving guy to be around. A fun uncle, always joking, always barbecuing at his house. I always looked up to him. He was just so cool.
Perhaps an unheralded aspect of Umaga's game was his mastery of mental warfare. Umaga loved to present a wild, out-of-control savage, one who needed manager Armando Alejandro Estrada to handle all the details while he destroyed opponents. Umaga was the perfect definition of the word aura. A two-time intercontinental heavyweight champion, Umaga established himself as one of the purest forms of dominance to ever set foot in a WWE ring. His intense clashes with Batista, the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels, and Triple H, along with WWE Championship battles against John Cena, still live on in the memories of those who were fortunate enough to watch Umaga perform. And Umaga will live in immortality through every member of this family. Whether it's with a huge Samoan drop, a running bulldozer into the corner, a Samoan spike, or even a war cry in the middle of battle. Umaga is forever.
I wish he was here. I know he's watching from above.
So you, our beloved Us in training, are asked one simple thing here in the WWE 2K25 showcase: to defeat John Cena. You've done that in this mode before, right? Simple. It was at New Year's Revolution in 2007 that Umaga and John Cena first collided for the WWE title. Umaga appeared to be too much for Cena in the minds of many pundits. Undefeated in WWE some 9 months after his debut, and things were going very well for Umaga. Until they weren't. Umaga would see his undefeated streak end by, of all things, a damn roll-up after rushing directly into the outstretched shoes of John Cena. 1 second of luck allowed John Cena to escape the inevitable, and now it's on you to fix it. Head into that ring. Showcase Umaga's cruel brutality and get Umaga the WWE Heavyweight Championship victory that he should have gotten in the first place. I assure you, my dear friend, Armando Alejandro Estrada will make sure nothing else goes wrong if you take care of business inside the ring.
The following contest.
You can see it in everyone's eyes. They all want this championship. Here we go with the WWE Championship on the line.
Alors, à la tâche sortie de l'instant, c'est Laurie.
John Cena versus the Samoan Bulldozer Umaga. Big fight feel here in this building.
The undefeated Umaga has set his sights on Cena, and there's nothing left standing in his way. Umaga doesn't just want to beat John Cena, he wants to obliterate him, like he has all his other opponents.
But this is John Cena we're talking about. If anyone can stand up to Umaga's brutality and power, it's him. Cena's going to fight to defend his title with everything he's got.
Hey, let's remember this event last year, Byron. New Year's Revolution has not been kind to John Cena. He lost his championship a year ago at the same event.
A mental hurdle Cena needs to overcome for sure. But the past is the past. I think John has a much bigger distraction in front of him right now.
He's got to make some moves here or suffer the countout.
And you just see Cena's legs bent awkwardly off the steel steps. Umaga really pinpointed a target with that attack.
I don't know if it was strategic on the part of Umaga or just a result of his rampage, but either way, taking out Cena's foundation is going to sway the power advantage into Umaga's favor now. He got in, just avoiding the ref's count. A rare position for Cena in this fight. We can't often say that John's overpowered in a matchup. No, nothing fancy here. Instant victory. Backed up. And he kicks out. He ain't getting paid by the hour.
Umaga with a reversal.
Sliding out of danger.
Spinning heel kick. An uninterrupted surge against Cena here.
Cena has no response for Umaga's savage and brutal offense.
Ouch. He's able to reverse it.
Crucial turnaround there because Cena was falling behind.
But Cena still has to do more to get this fully in his favor.
Looking for the power slam. Their opponent has other plans.
Are you kidding me?
Cena tonight attempting to do something no one else has been able to do. Be it HBK, Triple H, Kane, the list goes on and on. No one has been able to beat Umaga.
Since debuting in last year's WrestleMania, he's never been pinned, never been submitted. Umaga is a man who's decimated every single thing in his path. It's not hyperbole to call him a dangerous and deadly savage.
Pow, what a shot.
Ne laissez pas John Cena reprendre son souffle et la victoire se fera à vous. Concentrez-vous sur son torse, car lui infliger des dégâts modérés orange. Déployez toute la gamme offensive de Umaga et blessez John Cena de la manière dont vous préférez. Okay.
He turns it around on Umaga.
Nice running crossbodies.
Here it comes. 5 knuckles. The champ is going for the cover.
He forces a break before the count of 2.
He's not even close to being done yet. Super kick.
And I could look at Umaga and he reminds me of Yokozuna, whose unmatched thickness and size is an orthodox offense.
Look at Umaga's thighs, his calves. They give him a great power and a great base. It makes him almost impossible to knock off his feet.
He's thick, he's strong, he's nasty, and he won't be slowed down.
And with the attacks Umaga has been delivering, you have to think about internal injuries mounting on Cena now. Oh, quick way to respond with a reversal. You've solidified your name as a top athlete when you're able to pull off that move. Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the officials' count. In Umaga, of course, coming from a very rich heritage. Some of the greatest athletes in any sport come from the Samoan heritage.
Umaga's aggressiveness can be traced back to his bloodline. When you're fighting a Samoan, you are battling a tough, scary human being.
Whip back into the ring.
Alors, quand l'adversaire est applaudi debout dans un coin face à vous, appuyez sur L2 et pour le charger, puis carré, vous faites une attaque en course du coin. Si j'ai bien compris.
Cuts off their offense with a swift elbow to the gut. Propped up in...
And Cena flattened in the corner.
Umaga's just overpowering him. Look at the strength. Into the corner, just setting Cena up.
You have to start to ask yourself, is the end of John Cena near?
I think so. Look out!
A headbutt. No one has been able to stop Umaga. No one.
You are seeing why Umaga is undefeated. Why no one has been able to stop the Samoan bulldozer.
Here comes Umaga, and Cena catches him with a boot. John Cena from behind, pulls him up, shoulders down, and a kick out by Umaga.
And Cena immediately back into the clutches of Umaga.
I'm not sure what else Cena can do here. I'm not sure John Cena knows how to stop Umaga.
And Corey, you know there's no force equal to being...
S'il n'est pas passé loin, ne laissez pas d'opportunité et écrasez-le sur le ring lors d'un coup spécial près de l'adversaire debout avec un coup spécial près de l'adversaire debout.
On the receiving end of a headbutt from Umaga.
It's in Umaga's DNA. Generations have perfected the art of using their own
C'est
skull
le skill
as a
le
weapon that could stop an elephant.
Sometimes I look at Umaga and it just scares me. I think he forgets that he's even in a championship match.
Vas-y là, mais John Cena, tu vas pas me casser les couilles. Esquive-le, esquive-le.
Shoulders down.
Mais vas-y là, mais non, mais je peux tout recommencer. Mais non, non, non. Non, non, attends. Je vais te recommencer ma gueule. On bat les couilles. Allez, on est là.
His
Toi,
arrival
je t'ai
signal.
vu. Vas-y là. Cousin, casse les couilles, John
Looking at
Cena.
the champion, I
Ah, tu
guarantee
casses les
there is
couilles.
no doubt in their mind as to who is leaving.
Putain. Frère. Allez là. Je vais tout recommencer, j'étais à la fin en plus, frère.
John Cena and Umaga battling here for the WWE Championship. Will John Cena halt the Samoan Bulldozer's path to destruction?
Cena's going to have to go all out to accomplish that. No one has been able to withstand Umaga thus far. This brutal Samoan has made a mockery of his challengers and is perhaps the ultimate super heavyweight threat.
Cena could be in for the greatest challenge as champion tonight. But if anyone can overcome the terrifying ruthlessness of Umaga, it has to be John Cena.
Umaga is truly a specimen to marvel at, Corey, and his handler, Armando Alejandro Estrada, knows he has a thoroughbred on his hands.
There's a difference between thoroughbreds and Umaga, though, Cole. Thoroughbreds can be tamed. Umaga cannot. Estrada can only serve as a mouthpiece for Umaga. He can only help direct Umaga's blind brutality. I think even Estrada knows no one can control the Samoan Bulldozer.
And you just see Cena's legs bend awkwardly off the steel steps. Umaga really pinpointed a target with that attack.
I don't know if it was strategic on the part of Umaga or just a result of his rampage, but either way, taking out Cena's foundation is going to sway the power
Vas-y,
advantage
tu
into
montes ou on
Umaga's
appelle les
favor
pompiers
now.
là? Putain, j'ai bloqué Snap.
Heel kick.
A rare position for Cena in this fight. We can't often say that John's over.
Nice takedown. Stack them up. The pin for the championship. Well, this is unexpected, Byron.
Yeah, I'm guessing he wasn't fully in position.
No question John Cena has his work cut out for him taking on Umaga, who's been aptly named the Samoan Bulldozer for his relentless offense.
Yeah, and while Umaga may not be as refined in the ring as other superstars, his ruthlessness more than makes up for the difference. If Umaga can connect with some truly merciless attacks, then Cena and his title reign could quickly be in trouble.
Cena has no control here.
Umaga is simply overpowering John Cena right now.
Man.
And Umaga, of course, coming from a very rich heritage. Some of the greatest athletes in any sport come from the Samoan heritage.
Umaga's aggressiveness can be traced back to his bloodline. When you're fighting a Samoan, you are battling a tough, scary human being. Kick to the gut. Oh, brutal forearm.
He averts the offense.
Super kick.
Just bouncing off the turnbuckle. And Umaga is in control.
Cena has no response for Umaga's savage and brutal offense. And Cena flattened in the corner.
Umaga's just overpowering him. Look at the strength. Into the corner, just setting Cena up.
You have to start to ask yourself, is the end of John Cena near?
I think so. Look
What
out!
a headbutt. No one has been able to stop Umaga. No one.
You are seeing why Umaga is undefeated. Why no one has been able to stop the Samoan Bulldozer.
Here comes Umaga. And Cena catches him with a boot. John Cena from behind. Rolls him up. Shoulders down. And a kick out by Umaga.
And Cena immediately back into the clutches of Umaga.
I'm not sure what else Cena can do here. I'm not sure John Cena knows how to stop Umaga.
And Corey, you know there's no force equal to being on the receiving end of a headbutt from Umaga.
It's in Umaga's DNA. Generations have perfected the art of using their own skull as a weapon.
Il est temps d'essayer d'en finir maintenant, s'il vous plaît. Sur le ring, devait écraser toute la résistance. Vous pouvez y rester. Ah ouais.
That could stop an elephant. Big back body drop.
Attends, Ah, ok. Ah, Placez-vous en face de l'adversaire, appuyez sur rond pour le saisir.
Sometimes I look at Umaga and it just scares me. I think he forgets that he's even in a championship match. Estrada is very aware of it, but Umaga sometimes looks...
Comment on fait, moi?
oblivious to what's going on, other than the fact that he knows he's supposed to hurt his opponent.
Having no conscience is what has set Umaga apart. If he gets confused in the... Bloodthirst takes over. That's where Estrada becomes useful, by directing Umaga back to the ultimate goal.
I think Umaga just doesn't know when to stop attacking. He has no sense of what it means to pull back on the reins, so to speak.
Umaga was ready there.
Oh, what a punch.
Finds the room to land a back elbow.
Look at the power from Cena.
Cena with a face buster.
Ah, vas-y là, John Cena, tu casses tes couilles. Je comprends.
Cena conquer the undefeated Umaga.
Ah, je vais perdre. Encore de qui? Encore de Monsieur John Cena.
Oh, he fends that off.
Super kick.
Bah, laisse-moi me... C'est bon.
Rearing way back. Samoan spike.
Can the champ recover from that?
No, he beats the count.
We knew it was not going to be an easy task to put the champion away, and that's being proven right now.
More like the champions proving that sooner perish than lose their title.
And now the Samoan Bulldozer are going to have to dig a little deeper to close this one out.
Two powerhouses, a championship on the line. We knew this would be a battle.
Umaga and Cena aren't giving up any ground here.
The cover to be crowned champion. Makes a cover. New champion. An undefeated champion.
Here is your winner.
Bon, attendez les gars, je vais couper le son. Je reprends quand je finis mon live. Comme ça, je me concentre.
This proves it. Truly no one can withstand Umaga. The Samoan Bulldozer has wrecked his way straight to the WWE Championship. Cena's title reign is over.
An incredibly impressive showing from Umaga tonight. Absolutely leveling John Cena in a savage display of dominance.
Will Cena come looking for a rematch? Only time will tell. But for now, this is Umaga's moment. He is your WWE Champion.
Hey, in WWE, things move really fast. If you aren't present in the moment, it can feel like a year goes by in only 2 or 3 minutes. That's why you always have to make time to make sure that you check. Hold on. Did I just hear myself say 3 minutes? Stop. Can you believe I'm actually doing Eric Bischoff's shtick? In the early 2000s, few words sent a shudder through the roster like the words 3 minutes, summoning the fearsome duo of Rosie and Jamal collectively known as the 3-minute warning. Initially hired by the aforementioned Raw general manager Eric Bischoff to interrupt anything he didn't find to be entertaining.
You're just not entertaining me. 3 minutes are just about up.
The two instantly made their mark in WWE with their complete and total decimation of anyone that was targeted. Their formula was really simple. Two bruisers with surprising quickness who took pleasure in throwing opponents all around the ring with reckless abandon. And the trail of bodies left in their wake remains a testament to their devastation. Rosie, older brother of your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, and Jamal, who would in time develop his skills further and take the name of Umaga, were about instant gratification. They treated matches like a race, seeing how much damage they could fit into the shortest time possible.
The 3-minute warning with my brother and my cousin, it was just one of the coolest gimmicks of all time to me. It was catchy, you know what I mean? Like, you kind of knew what was happening. And I feel like we all remember when the 3-minute warning hit for the first time. You know, the whole Den TV area just lit up.
Every match was a train wreck, as the two would use their size to overwhelm most opponents, coupling that with incredible tag team maneuvers to increase the carnage to its maximum levels. That approach, maximizing damage while minimizing time, was a 3-minute warning signature. The team itself saw its run in WWE last for a little over a year, but in that time managed to make such an impression with the WWE Universe that it still resonates today. They are proof of the impact anyone can make if they capitalize on their opportunities, as 3-minute warning did every single time.
It was a short-lived gimmick, but it was a really cool gimmick, and I just think it shows the versatility of, hey, if you need us to go out there and tell you a Broadway story, I'll cover 2 hours if you like. But if you need us to come out in 3 minutes to make an impact, we can do that too. But you gotta be really good to be thrown in there with the very, very best in the industry. I'm getting all pumped and proud, you know, for my brother and my cousin right now, just thinking about it.
Here in the WWE 2K25 showcase, we have selected another team that embodies the same mindset in Akam and Razor the AOP. Similar to Jamal and Rosie, these two look to inflict the most pain in the most efficient manner. Like 3-minute warning, AOP happily dispatches when summoned. Like 3-minute warning, AOP features two Goliaths who will hurl your body from pillar to post before finally bringing it all to a most painful conclusion. It's up to you in this Extreme Rules contest to beat the AOP to the punch and showcase the Wrecking Crew approach that made 3-minute warning the premier bruiser squad in all of WWE. And don't worry, we will give you more than 3 minutes to make that fact perfectly clear. As a matter of fact, take your time and enjoy dishing out the punishment.
We got 3-minute warning and the authors of pain clashing tonight in what should be a harrowing Extreme Rules match. Considering the teams involved here, it comes as no surprise that we have medical teams standing by backstage.
Yeah, Akam with an early cover. Looking to steal one there, perhaps. He needs a little more than that to end things this early.
Just look at the size of all these superstars. The ring had to be reinforced before this match. Over 1,300 combined pounds colliding.
These men are so big and so thick, it's a challenge to wrap your arms around them. It's really just best to find weapons and whack away.
Yeah, and there's plenty of weapons to choose from tonight.
AOP and 3-minute warning both love to bring the pain to their opponents. But I'm not sure AOP's ready for the pure chaos that is 3-minute warning. That ability to be totally unpredictable could play in 3-minute warning's favor.
Interesting point, Corey. AOP likes to slowly grind their opponents into dust, but 3-minute warning are always looking for a quick, dominant win. What the heck is this manager doing looking under the ring? He can't be acting like this. Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable. Pay special attention to Rosie in this matchup. 6'5", 375 pounds. The man can run a 40-yard dash in 4.8 seconds. This guy is a pure athlete.
Rosie played high school football with a legendary running back before playing college ball in Hawaii. Imagine being pancaked by the force Rosie brings.
And he re-enters into the ring. He's reaching under the ring for anything useful.
This is the only time anyone gets excited about garbage, when a steel trash can gets involved in a fight.
You know, we can stay here, guys. He could be starting to really struggle in this match.
And this is a classic Extreme Rules game plan, trying to deal as much damage as possible.
No count out as he takes things out of the ring. Rosie and Jamal tell their victims that they will feel the 3-minute warning. What does that mean, Corey?
Well, it means a lot of superstars will get run over by the pain train, and it's only going to feel like the longest 3 minutes of their lives. When you're as big and strong as Rosie and Jamal, that's how quickly it can be over. Ooh.
Representing the biggest, most imposing team.
Pump handle locked in.
Death Valley driver.
That's it. 3-minute warning are done. Oh, loving blow.
Making way towards the top rope.
Take off. Ooh, lands the splash.
Oh, cover. Hoping to end this.
He's able to cut off the pin count here. Back in the ring.
Aiken avoids the attack.
Watch for the hardcore style of 3-minute warning. Both of these men are from the hood, so to speak. Grew up in the streets, brought up to be tough. Rosie and Jamal have a rough tenacity.
A duo that couldn't care less about headlocks. They're just all about beating the hell out of you. 3-minute warnings, thug-like tactics need to be respected.
Rosie and Jamal only care about one thing, and that's the winner's purse.
He covers. Is this it?
Could be.
Shoulders up before two.
Shows that this is still anybody's match at this point.
Looking to exploit.
Nice takedown, stack for the pin.
He's able to beat a 2 count.
Not quite enough. To put him away.
Boom! Right on target. Oh, no, guys. We better get out of here.
Get out of the way, Corey.
Spoken like a true man of bravery, Saxton.
This is going to the absolute limits.
Yeah, this is troubling. Can only hold on for so long now.
We knew this would be a grueling and punishing match, but AOP and 3-minute warning are exceeding all expectations.
Caught with a lariat. Heading back into the ring. He's making his way to ringside now.
What an aggressive side slam.
prevents Rosie's attack.
Oh, man! Oh, the clothesline.
Rizzo going to the pin. This could be over. And a strong kick out in one. Wow. This is...
Uh-oh.
Oh, scouted that one. Oh, right to the throat.
Got him in the corner now.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Vicious right forward.
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time. Oh, foot, meet face.
Forget it. AOP just fell to their demise.
Ooh, great anticipation.
Oh, nasty elbow.
Another one. And a third.
Popped up into the Samoan
Pin, shoulders down.
trying to end it.
Rosie and Jamal survive Extreme Rules.
Here are your winners, Rosie and Jamal. 3-minute warning.
Gotta give it up to 3-minute warning. In a contest between two of the most badass squads we've ever seen, they were the tougher competitors.
Yeah, but AOP certainly made 3-minute warning earn this win. Just think about all the carnage we witnessed here tonight.
We've come to the part of the showcase where we get to talk about Tamina. Ever since walking in WWE, shoulder to shoulder with the Usos, Tamina's alliance with this dynasty has never been in question.
I remember watching Monday Night Raw and I seen Tamina debut with my brothers. It was a pretty cool, dynamic, right? Two of my brothers and Tamina.
Together, Tamina and the Usos helped each other navigate through a trial-filled first year in WWE, making sure they all survived together. In later years, Tamina has formed alliances with both Naomi and Nia Jax, honoring this family's connection. While Tamina has looked to create her own name in the industry, she has never missed a chance to acknowledge her place in this family either. Trained by Afa and Sika, the wild Samoans, Tamina was instilled with the same instincts that have carried each member of this family to wrestling glory. Her in-ring approach is similar to many in the Bloodline. Quick striking, high-impact attacks, and smothering holds. As capable with a super kick or a big splash as anyone else, Tamina has maintained a remarkable level of success in her WWE career. A constant contender, Tamina has competed for the Women's Championship on many occasions. She's also held the Women's Tag Team Championships along with 9 separate reigns as the 24/7 champion. Tamina has proven capable in any environment against any opponent. Tamina is always the perfect test for a rising contender. Defeating Tamina proves that you're at the top of your game, and she will always expose those who aren't quite ready yet. Taking her lightly is the easiest way to book your visit to the local medical facility. Tamina has taken part in many memorable moments, but in the 2K25 showcase, we're going to give you the chance to make history. In the first ever women's Money in the Bank match, Carmella, of all people, would walk out victorious after letting someone else do all the work. Tamina, Becky Lynch, Natalya, and Charlotte Flair were all robbed of a great opportunity that night by Carmella. So this is your chance to make it right. Showcase Tamina's grit and take out the other 4 ladies in this ladder match to become the first ever winner of the women's Money in the Bank. Carmella might still sneak out with the win, but if she does, she's doing it on her own because we're not allowing anyone else at ringside for this match in our showcase.
We are making history tonight here in St. Louis. And Byron, Becky Lynch with a very astute point. I rip off arms. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms. This new generation of female superstars are providing yet another milestone moment here. Tamina, Charlotte, Carmella, Natalya, and Becky Lynch are going to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase. Become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank.
Got out of the way that time.
The contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was alerted to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight.
Such a dangerous setting for all these superstars. Ladders are everywhere. Each competitor is only limited by their imagination.
Your head has to be on a constant swivel. Ladders will be used as weapons. Anything can happen to get that briefcase.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts the climb, but needs to move quickly. She's in place. Can she end this here?
Any opening could be the opening. You just have to go for it. No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There is no room for friends when history is being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Miss Money in the Bank.
Now looking to do battle right here in front of us.
Suplex brings him down.
Well, Carmella is certainly being tested now.
Yeah, Becky delivering the pain.
Placing the ladder right in the middle of the ring.
Ladders in position. Gonna make the climb.
So close to victory.
Seems to be struggling a bit up there.
Yeah, sweaty palms making this difficult.
And she's working her way up the ladder.
Standing on top of the ladder.
Oh, I cannot look.
Oh, the hood of the announce table just ripped off here on the monitors as well.
Some bad intentions here, guys.
And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms. The crowd is going absolutely crazy right now.
They know this could be it. Driven down.
Oh, incredible sit-up mat slam. Oh, boom. She's choosing to leave the ring now. Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before. It could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion.
Totally helpless at the moment.
Trying her best to fight out of harm's way.
Being carried around now. This new generation of female superstars are providing yet another milestone moment here. Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Tamina, Carmella, Natalya, all with a chance to make history. All with the opportunity to be called the first ever Miss Money in the Bank.
The revolution that became an evolution only continues in the women's division. One of these women will climb the ladder and earn the opportunity of a lifetime.
Contract for a championship opportunity is hanging from the rafters. 5 women fighting for their destiny. And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
This is a risky play, but could be the only opportunity on the match.
Remember, the first woman to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase will become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. No countouts, no disqualifications in this match.
Everybody is coming in with a different strategy, but remaining close is the key. Luck is going to play a part, but you'll increase your odds if you stay close to a ladder and close to the briefcase.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
From behind.
A contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was alerted. To a week in advance, you are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight.
As the fight continues ringside, we may need to relocate soon.
I'm already ahead of you. Grabbing my notes. Set it up. Nice neck breaker. Connects on a kick.
This beating is taking its toll on her. Not a good spot to be in.
Scoop slam.
Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before. It could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion.
She's taken her share of blows at this point.
Yeah, Tamina displaying a higher level of aggression.
Bad spot. Suplex. She's ready to take this match to the outside.
And inverted backbreaker. Ow. No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There is no room for friends when history is being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Miss Money in the Bank.
Counter from Tamina. She's leading the ladder in the corner.
Nice reversal by Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte driving Tamina, and both tumble to the floor.
Both women crashing down hard. The Queen, Charlotte Flair, the first to her feet, surveying the situation.
Oh, my! They tomato into the steps.
Well, you are seeing a heightened level of aggression, heightened level of intensity from all these competitors because of the stakes involved.
Guys, where's Charlotte going?
And Flair looking to up the ante now from the top.
Oh, my goodness, take it out.
What you just saw is why... We say Charlotte is genetically superior.
Yeah, undeniable athleticism from the Queen. Can it pave her way to the top of the ladder?
3 second-generation superstars competing in this match. Carmella, Charlotte, and Tamina. And Natalya, of course,
From the top!
back into the ring she goes. She's bringing the fight outside. Flapjack.
Gosh, landing face first. Quick takedown there.
She's setting the ladder up dead center.
Oh, her eyes are on the prize now.
Climbing up, but is there enough time to go for the win? She's grabbing at the prize now.
Time is your enemy here. I just don't know if there's enough of it to get it down.
My goodness, look at this.
This is an all-or-nothing situation.
Heart has to be pumping right now.
Needs to focus and pull it together. Natalya trying to reach out for the contract.
For the history books and a court name once more.
It all comes down to this moment.
But so much could still go wrong here.
Rebound, two-hand shot. That is a power-packed punch.
She's looking winded now.
Yeah, but when ladders were part of the match, you really can't expect anything less.
Boom! Laying the ladder against the turnbuckle here.
This can't be good.
Moving that ladder into the desired position.
But what's the desired purpose?
Here we go, Byron.
Samoan drop. Perfect ladder positioning and placement here.
Heading up that ladder. Center of the ring. Victory is within reach now.
The longer this goes, the more likely we can see a hard crash back to the canvas.
Head scissor.
discomfort will make ascending a ladder very challenging.
Stiff headbutt.
Becky is setting up for her. Oh, no, wait a minute. Wait a minute. There it is.
Disarmer! Disarmer! Disarmer!
Might tap here.
But Disarmer is in. Only had a moment to escape and capitalize. Money in the Bank briefcase still hanging high. This is what it's all about. The opportunity of a lifetime.
What are you willing to do? How much can you sacrifice to be the first Miss Money in the Bank? Boom!
Kick to the gut. Oh, brutal forearm. Clothesline to the back of the neck.
Oh, a Samoan drop.
She gets put in the corner. Headed up that ladder. Center of the ring. Victory is literally within her reach here.
Is this the right time? Is this the career-making moment?
Lynch set ringside. And this one's taken to the outside. Here she goes, sliding back into the ring. Lifted up. What's next? Face first. Slapjack. Ooh, one step ahead there. Flapjack. Gosh, face first.
Gentlemen, no need for monitors right now. The fight is right in front of us.
Just one right after the other. Can't be stopped. And she's getting the ladder set up now.
What is she thinking?
Quickly up the ladder she goes.
What in the world is she thinking now?
Powerful contact by
Becky Lynch. They're disarming her.
She's trapped in the submission. This won't cost her the match directly, but it could do a lot of...
She can tap out all she wants. It's not going to put an end to the suffering.
The man connects.
History on the line. Guaranteed championship opportunity. Nothing but carnage happening in this one.
5 women fighting for their key to destiny. Willing to go through hell for it.
Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming.
Got it cinched in. The STF is cinched in.
A submission won't...
She won't fade. She just won't fade. She keeps fighting.
Well, there she goes. And she's out of the ring. Remember, no countouts in this one.
Charlotte Flair making clear she has her number.
Taking things back into the ring. Fighting out. Hammering away with punches to the face.
Oh, yeah. She is really getting fired up.
Forced to the outside. Not a good predicament to be now.
And that is going to put Tamina out of the equation for a long time.
She's getting that ladder exactly where she wants it.
A crucial step.
What energy in this arena tonight.
I'm getting goosebumps.
Working on the hook here.
All eyes are glued high above the ring. Carmella trying to snatch the contract.
Victory in Bella's hands.
Getting it down is proving to be harder than it looks. Oh, this could be the beginning of the end, Michael.
Becky Lynch looking for the disarmer.
Submission maneuver is locked in, just sapping her out of energy. She needs to break free and get back in this. She decides to just let go, but why let go of the submission?
Not a strategy we often expect to see.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
And what's she gonna do at this table?
set up a buffet. What do you think she's going to do, Saxton?
The body continues to be the focus of the offense.
Yeah, it's a great way to slow down and debilitate your opponent.
All the way to the tippy top of the ladder. I can't watch from the heavens.
And meanwhile,
Tamina wipes out an opponent, but can she seize the opportunity and grab the briefcase? Ladder's in position, gonna make the climb.
This match has been history in the...
Oh, it's so dangerous, so dangerous.
Oh, what is gonna happen here on top of the ladder?
Neckbreaker! The Queen has put an opponent in the dirt, and now the ladder to her throne awaits.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring, starts to climb, but needs to move quickly.
She's got it in her hands.
Can she end it here?
Slow and steady won't win the race in this situation.
Neckbreaker!
Wicked chop block.
Now bringing her fury to ringside. Back into the ring now. Ooh, what a forearm club.
Here we go, Byron.
Samoan drop. Kick on the mark.
That'll scramble your brains. Power slam. Good night.
Head being targeted again, it seems.
Center of the ring, carefully setting up the ladder.
Off the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking. Gonna try and unhook it now.
Victory is literally within reach.
Hands must be shaking up there, making it difficult to capture glory.
Decides to leave the confines of the ring.
Small tongue, and her torso really looks to be the big target here.
Looks like she's heading back to the ring.
Oh, this is the Tyler's wheelhouse.
The Hart family legacy lives on. And attacking the body here could be a smart... strategy.
Oh, punishing. This could be the beginning of...
From the top. Sharpshooter applied.
And you still need to find...
And she lets go of the hold.
Maybe she didn't like the leverage or grip she had on that submission.
She's headed to the outside. No threat of count out here. Look at this. She's going for her destiny, guys.
But she better hurry. She doesn't have much time.
Using the ladder as a weapon. Ouch. Now she's got a chance to best Lynch here. What's the plan with this ladder in the ring?
I guarantee it's nothing good.
This could be the beginning of the end.
Uh-oh. Sharpshooter applied.
Yeah, this is just to send a message.
Letting go of her hold here.
Maybe she thinks enough damage has been done.
She goes under the ropes, back inside. From the top.
And no one there. Smack dab in the center of the ring.
Perfect placement.
Climbing up. But is there enough time to go for the win?
Needs to move quick here.
This might be her chance.
It's just a matter of time now.
No room for error.
Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Tamina, Carmella, Natalya, all with a chance to make history. All with the opportunity. These are the first ever Miss Money
The revolution that became... evolution only continues in the women's division. One of these women will climb the ladder and earn the opportunity of a lifetime. No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There is no room for friends when history is being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Ms. Money in the Bank.
Such a dangerous setting for all these superstars. Ladders are everywhere. Each competitor is only limited by their imagination.
Your head has to be on a constant swivel. Ladders will be used as weapons. Anything can happen to get that briefcase. I assure you, this is even harder than it looks.
Try not to fumble around too much here.
Facebuster! Oh, kendo stick right to the head. Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before. It could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion.
Caught an elbow to the gut for that MO.
Vicious boot by Charlotte.
She's looking a little drained now.
The apron can do some serious damage. It might be worse than being hit with a steel chair.
Clearing up all out steps. Things are about to turn disastrous.
Pick the leg.
Meanwhile, it's Carmella.
This match is spilled out to our announcer's area.
And so if they take it back in the ring soon, Charlotte experiencing a bit of a challenge to the natural in-ring ability she prides herself in.
Yeah, Tamina just inflicted as much pain as possible and enjoyed it.
A contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was alerted to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight. Every second up there is allowing the opposition to recover.
Better hurry. Just defiantly fighting off her opponent.
Big drop. She's had a lot thrown her way already.
Yeah, as Becky's trademark brashness continues to serve her well in this one.
And that toss got some hang time. And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Off the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking. She's going for it.
She certainly is. She can do it.
It's going to take some time, but you got to just keep going.
Headed up that ladder. Center of the ring. Climber. Reach it. Trying to win.
Maybe this isn't a good position to go for it.
That certainly seems to be having trouble up there.
Big opportunity for Carmella. Can she pull it down?
Every time you climb that ladder, you hope it's the last time.
Certainly isn't getting any safer up there.
Holding on tight as oh my God. Your fate potentially hanging in the balance.
This is not what we mean when we say hanging on for victory.
This is a nerve-wracking situation.
3 second-generation superstars competing in this match. Carmella.
Nice reversal by Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte driving Tamina, and both tumble to the floor.
Both women crashing down hard. The Queen, Charlotte Flair, the first to her feet, surveying the situation.
Oh, my Tamina into the steps.
Well, you are seeing a heightened level of aggression, heightened level of intensity from all these competitors because of the stakes involved.
Guys, where's Charlotte going?
And Flair looking to up the ante now from the top.
Oh my goodness, taking out everybody.
The Queen rising to the occasion.
What you just saw is why we say Charlotte is genetically superior.
Yeah, undeniable athleticism from the Queen. Can it pave her way to the top of the ladder?
Oh, nothing fancy with that boot. Tamina's absolutely wrecking shop on Natalya, making sure the veteran won't have the strength to climb a ladder at all. They're looking for here. Bringing out that ladder, and we're in uncharted waters, ladies and gentlemen.
Steel chair to the temple. Becky Lynch.
Exploder suplex.
Looks like she wants to take things to the floor here.
Up, and she's been slowed down yet again.
This deep into a ladder match, the last thing you want is to start breaking down.
And she's coming back to the ring now. She's starting to wear down here.
Yeah, but when ladders are part of the match, you really can't expect anything less. Oh, way out. That's a big mistake.
Becky Lynch looking to secure the win.
And Charlotte. Was put in check there.
And all of this pain and discomfort will make ascending the ladder very challenging.
She's headed out of the ring. Counters are not a factor for her.
Able to make a timely escape. And inverted backbreaker. Ow.
Good night. Hold on. She could be looking for a submission. Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in. Right out of this submission. I bet we see a tap out.
She's fighting desperately. Hip tosses her way out of the hole.
And once again, she's put on a back foot.
This deep into a ladder match, the last thing you want is to start breaking down.
Putting that ladder in the exact right position now. Center of the ring. Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly.
And Carmella with a takedown, looking for
The code of silence.
just looking to do some damage. This hold can't even.
Let's go for submission hold.
Not sure what she's got planned here. History on the line. Guaranteed championship opportunity. Nothing but carnage happening in this one.
5 women fighting for their key to destiny, willing to go through hell for it.
Oh, getting smacked in the head with a chair.
Clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
Oh, didn't see that one coming.
She's getting fired up, ready to show her opponent what she's got.
And a stiff shot to her core there.
She's been pushed past her limit here.
Yeah, she was really looking out of sorts here.
Heading to the outside now. Taking this fight back into the ring. And Charlotte's durability getting challenged again.
Yeah, Natalya's been able to stay with it and has the advantage here.
And now Carmella. Carmella Buster. And she's positioning the ladder perfectly in the center of the ring there.
The admiration for these superstars is echoing throughout this arena right now. Becky Lynch rolls through, and Tamina has it.
Fingertips away from winning the contract. She releases the hold. That's it. Tamina has the briefcase. Tamina is Miss Money in the Bank.
The winner of the Money in the Bank contract and the first ever Miss Money in the Bank, Tamina.
Any member of this family that enters the professional wrestling business knows about the expectations that are going to be on their back. They know about the prestige that their very name carries. They know that those who came before them have accomplished so much. Bearing the weight of those legacies can prove to be way too much for almost anyone. But that was never the case for Jimmy and Jey Uso. Jimmy and Jey Uso looked to be stars from the very start, constantly evolving their look, style, and offense as they progressed in their careers. Face paint and war dances would fade away, and the two would embrace the day one-ish mentality, looking to punish opponents and send them to the Uso Penitentiary. The Usos are 8-time WWE Tag Team Champions. The Usos have main evented WrestleMania after initially fighting for a mere spot on the card. The Usos were the premier team of the 2010s. The Usos are the greatest team of all time. Jimmy and Jey are poetry in motion, each knowing what the other is looking to do next, each using every bit of savvy they gained growing up in professional wrestling to keep their edge. And sure, in recent years, it's been difficult between the two. Jimmy did cost Jey his match at SummerSlam against your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. After months of the anger building between the two, Jimmy and Jay ended up as the first two entrants in the 2024 Royal Rumble match, bringing things to a head. But even that moment wasn't enough to settle the issue, and so they would fight again at WrestleMania 40. Jey Uso truly became main event and found his inner yeet, even adding another tag team championship with Cody Rhodes as his partner. As your wise man eventually would suffer as well, Jimmy found himself betrayed by Solo Sikoa and unceremoniously dumped out of Solo's version of the Bloodline. When Jimmy and Jay are a tag team, they are pure art. They are the reason for the resurgence of tag team wrestling's popularity over the last 15 years. And perhaps, oh, perhaps, their grandest moment came during the 2017 Hell in a Cell, when they would lock horns with perhaps their greatest opposition ever, The New Day. From July to October of that year, the SmackDown Tag Team titles would change hands 4 times between the two teams, both looking for ultimate bragging rights. The Usos' connection as twins always gave them an upper hand with most teams. But the New Day had their own trick, utilizing the Freebird rule to allow any two of the 3 members to compete in any match. Jimmy and Jay could never know for sure who the opponents would be, with a different game plan needed for each iteration. With nothing clearly settled after 4 months, the New Day would offer to defend inside Hell in a Cell, and the Usos gladly accepted. We've seen the Usos showcase tag team wrestling at its most beautiful. Now we want you to showcase the brutality that exists within Hell in a Cell. Big E and Xavier Woods are going to use everything at their disposal to take you down. But you've been down since day 1. Now it's time to force the New Day to realize there's nothing wrong with them being in second place, and there's nothing that's stopping you inside Hell in a Cell.
This is the first time that tag titles will ever be defended inside Hell in a Cell.
And at a combined weight of 493 pounds,
the goal is obtaining those tag team championships. Being on the same page will be vital in this one. The cell door is locked. First of 2 Hell in a Cell matches tonight in Detroit. This is the 20th anniversary of this barbaric match. The Usos and the New Day must be prepared for
Look at this!
Spinning combination.
And he gets the shoulder up.
He's looking to get... This match won in short order.
Usos challenging the New Day for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. New Day chosen.
Now check this out. Crucifix applied.
This could be a combination.
He kicks out before the count hits 2.
Way too early.
Fends it off. Good counter. The Usos following in the footsteps of many great family tag teams, the Steiner brothers, the Head Shrinkers, who of course Jay and Jimmy's own father was a member of.
It would be a very proud moment for the Anoa'i family if the Usos can capture their 5th tag team championship here.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree for Jay and Jimmy. Just a factory of the elite specimens come from the Anoa'i blood.
Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
He is looking to unload on his opponent with that kendo stick.
And now he's back into the ring.
This cell tries to contain all these superstars, but that's not to say this cell can't inflict unimaginable damage on those who step inside. We're going to see these teams tap into their barbaric nature.
20 years of Hell in a Cell, and this structure still surprises me with the ways it can torture every part of your anatomy.
So many amazing matches between these two teams. They said it this past week on SmackDown. No matter where we are, we put on a show.
The Usos and New Day have a unified goal to raise the bar of tag team competition, to bring the division to a whole nother level.
You know, in basketball, we're talking about super teams. Well, these two teams are the proverbial super teams in WWE.
Back. Suplex high on the back of the neck.
Coming back from the outside now. Usos and New Day going at it inside Hell in a Cell, and Jey Uso set outside the ring, and now the New Day on the attack. Big E, as aggressive as I've ever seen him here tonight. And Xavier Woods now with toys, kendo sticks in hand.
And it's about to get more aggressive, more vicious, more barbaric. I've never seen this vicious of a side from the New Day.
It's what Hell in a Cell does to you.
Oh, now with the kendo sticks, Xavier Woods unloading. Well, you're saying it, Byron. Hell in a Cell makes you do some awful things. Just attempting to survive, attempting to win.
Do whatever you want, punish however you want. Right now, that seems to be the mission statement of the New Day in order to retain the SmackDown Tag Team titles.
And that's what it's about, proving you're the best in one of the most insane environments in WWE today. The New Day have just changed the whole complexion of this match. I don't know if I've seen New Day go to these lengths before.
Well, no time to be a jovial bunch when you're in a cell, Michael. Tonight, it's not about it's about putting your sworn enemy to rest for good.
The Usos and the New Day have been trading. Here's the match. Title could be decided. the one.
He's still got more left in the tank. And the damage is just going to keep on coming if you can't find the defense for this.
And he's going with the great equalizer here. This steel chair.
And top rope. So splash.
Innovative offense from pin. Chance in trouble. Boom.
The champ holding on by a thread.
Yeah, he's on his back foot now. I don't see things turning around in his favor.
Swing on sight and don't stop swinging till it's over. The Usos take it over.
Going for the win here.
There's a shoulder up almost immediately.
Look at the look on his opponent's face, Cole. He can't believe it. Super kick. Piercing the throat.
Championship on the line. And the Usos are 5-time tag team champions.
Here are your winners, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos.
Remember, this match is under Tornado Tag Team rules, a 2-on-2 match where the pinfall submission has to happen inside the ring. In the Hell in a Cell, no tags, no countouts, no disqualification.
The Usos and the New Day came into this match expecting and prepared to raise the bar, raise the level of competition, and make history. This is going to be unforgettable.
And he heads back into the ring. So many amazing matches between these two teams. They said it this past week on SmackDown. No matter where we are, we put on a show.
The Usos and New Day have a unified goal to raise the bar of tag team competition, to bring the division to a whole nother level.
The early quick cover, title on the line.
Jeez, the challenger kicks out after one.
Just using the cover to drain out some energy.
And able to beat Woods to the punch.
Supernatural power. When the champ wants to prove a point, nothing does it like a power bomb. Super kick.
Lands the elbow.
Do they refer to this as their power lineup when having Big E involved in there with Xavier Woods?
Big E, the obvious powerhouse of the group. Woods has that blend of speed and power, making him the most well-rounded superstar for New Day.
What's interesting, though, is this is the lineup that lost to the Usos at SummerSlam. The New Day not choosing Big E and
For the title, new champ. Getting the shoulder up before two.
He's still in this.
Jimmy tied that one. And he now slides back into the ring. There's some power behind that punch.
Now uppercut.
Nasty. The Usos and the New Day had such a and the pin. Title on the line. These attacks are clearly adding up on the champion.
And seeing that you're surrounded by the steel cell can't be adding any comfort.
And he goes crashing to the outside.
Face first into the chair.
Usos and New Day going at it inside Hell in a Cell, and Jey Uso set outside the ring, and now the New Day on the Day have just changed the whole complexion of this match. I don't know if I've seen
Shocking inside cradle.
Small packages could be it.
He breaks the ref's count after one.
I can't believe it. He just won't go away.
Setting up for something here.
What grace. Talking to Xavier, he told me that one thing the Usos have taught us is that we have to embrace a more lawless culture here in WWE. A more lawless culture in this rivalry.
And that could be the reason the New Day chose to have this match in the Hell in a Cell. It's been such a chaotic rivalry. Therefore, only this kind of lawless match could finally put an end to it for good. And the fight is being brought to the Usos there.
Yeah, New Day building up that quicker pace there.
Gets cracked by the overhand.
Boom!
A quick reversal by Jey. And now he gets back into the ring.
Oh, my God. Oh, man, right to the esophagus.
The Usos and the New Day have been trading title reigns for the majority of the year now. The eventual rematch for the Usos. If they lose, the Usos won't get another opportunity for the titles as long as the New Day are champs.
And just being around the Usos, it's not only about winning the tag team titles, it's about stripping the New Day of everything that made them popular with the WWE Universe. It's about making sure the New Day never competes again.
It's never been just about the title, Saxton. It's about these two teams trying to claim supremacy for themselves.
And I'm sure Jay...
Double leg takedown, got the shoulders down.
Has the champion. Is this it? Makes the save, and they continue this match. Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring.
Thunderous right hand.
Scoop slam. Pin attempt by the champion. Oh, and quick resiliency from the challenger.
Better hold up on the victory parade.
He knew what was coming there. Moving out from the ring closer to those towering walls of the cell.
Bringing a steel chair into play here.
Hurricane. Calculating the next move here. Oh, slam.
You saw that one coming.
Punch right in the head. Heading back into the ring now.
Chucked that chair right at him.
Uh-oh. Bam! Oh, and he stops that offense. The champ slowing down some now.
The way the cell tests your endurance, your resiliency is no joke.
Right in the jaw.
What a shot.
Lots of damage under the challenger now.
The effects of the cell come for everyone. You can only stay safe for so long.
Oh, look at this, raining right hands. No escape from these punches.
A drop kick. And Jimmy and Big E slugging it out middle of the ring. This has been a vicious, brutal match between two of the great tag teams today.
Here comes Jey Uso into the fray alongside of his brother.
Bang! Double super kick.
And the Usos now looking for that patented Uso splash from the top rope.
Uso splash. The cover to win the tag team titles, and Woods, handcuffs and all, breaks it up.
At the last possible second, Xavier Woods saving this match for his team.
Credit to Woods for his never say die attitude, but Xavier Woods is outgunned right now.
And look at Woods still fighting back.
Yeah, with the handcuffs. Using the handcuffs as a weapon.
That's smart.
And Woods now down. And trying to still fight back. What heart from Xavier Woods.
That Hart may not have much more fight left. Jimmy and Jay back up to the top one more time.
Uso splash in stereo. The cover. The Usos win the tag team titles.
Here are your winners and the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos.
Next on our showcase is someone who wasn't born into this family, but has put in the time and more than earned her spot. She's always happy to leave haters in the rear view, and when she enters the room, you will undoubtedly feel the glow. Of course, I'm talking about Naomi, who many of you may know has reigned as Jimmy Uso's wife and queen for over 10 years. There's the old saying that behind every good man is an even better woman, and this could not ring more true than Naomi, who I will say is an absolute treasure. Jimmy will frequently speak during old Bloodline planning sessions about how much her support and love drove him to improve as a superstar, always stressing her importance not only to the WWE Women's Division, but to his career and his life as well. In the ring, there is no denying Naomi's skills. The former women's tag team and two-time SmackDown Women's Champion has the mental tenacity to push through the toughest part of any match and possesses breathtaking physical skills. Naomi uses her dancing background to constantly innovate with her offense, resulting in some of the most beautiful moves you will ever see, unless you're on the receiving end of them. Naomi is an inspiration to so many of our younger members of the WWE Universe, showing a new generation that anything is possible if you just put in the work and never stop believing in yourself. Naomi has battled against the very best in the women's division, taking on foes like Charlotte Flair, Bayley, Shayna Baszler, and Io Sky.
My favorite moment of Naomi was when she won the title in her hometown, Orlando, at WrestleMania.
To compete against that caliber and maintain the level of success that Naomi has for her entire WWE career is something worth, shall I dare say, acknowledging. Naomi has even teamed with fellow family member Tamina through the years, proving the family you choose can often be the most important. And in true Uso fashion, Naomi shows an unrelenting desire to win, to achieve greatness, and to dominate her opposition. Many mistake her smile as a sign of kindness, but they quickly realize their mistake as Naomi unleashes a flurry of kicks, flies at them with moonsaults from all angles, and then ties them up in knots. Naomi is having fun, but Naomi is never playing. And now, we take you back to the 2020 edition of Super Showdown, which saw Naomi challenge Bayley for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Unfortunately, a ridiculously lax referee decided it was just fine for Bayley to basically do
bienvenue sur mon live, on fait la suite du showcase Wwe et j'espère vous aimer, n'hésitez pas à nous partager et à vous abonner.
And Naomi wound up suffering an embarrassing loss after Bayley used wardrobe to her advantage. Well, Bayley, we can pretty much guarantee that trick won't work again. This is your chance to help guide Naomi to a third SmackDown Women's Championship, and to do it by defeating one of the greatest competitors WWE has ever seen. Your wise man has nothing but respect and admiration for Bayley's abilities, but those abilities are eclipsed by Naomi's extraordinary trinity: smarts, strength, and aerial attacks that should give all of you everything you need to get the win and the title.
gentlemen, it's glow time!
I got an idea, Saxton. Why don't you glow home?
No, I cannot, Corey.
When asked earlier this week about this matchup, Naomi said it is an honor to be here, an honor to make history, because for the first time ever, a women's championship will be defended in Saudi Arabia.
Naomi certainly has momentum on her side, and as we've seen in it appears as though Bayley has at least a healthy respect for Naomi.
For the first time ever, we have a women's championship match here in the Middle East, in Saudi Arabia. Bayley versus Naomi, SmackDown Women's Championship on the line.
So much of Naomi's career has been predicated on making history. And tonight, she has the opportunity to make even more history.
And Naomi's got plenty of momentum coming into this match and is feeling mighty confident herself.
Stunner! Stunner! And Naomi has been quick to take to social media lately, reminding everybody that Bayley has never beaten her one-on-one.
Yeah, not so subtle reminder to Bayley, who's been very insulting, very humiliating to a lot of people in WWE.
And that attitude is why Naomi wants to dethrone Bayley. Take the SmackDown Women's Championship. No!
Suicide dive!
Took a massive risk, but it might have paid off.
Oh, the reversal by Bayley. Sent crashing into our desk.
Yeah, we might want to think about moving out of here.
Oh, God. Action now spilling to the ringside area in front of us here. Sliding back into the ring. She's making her way to the top turnbuckle. From the top.
Good Lord, taking flight. Took a leap of faith and connected perfectly. This could be just what they needed.
Naomi going for broke. And this high-risk offense from the challenger might be catching the champion by surprise.
The challenger being the aggressor here, but remember, the title can only be won by pinfall or submission inside the ring.
Bayley having every reason to be confident heading into this matchup. But 279 days as champion, Corey, can take a toll on you. Bayley has been carrying an exhausting weight on her shoulder for a long time.
I don't think it's anything Bayley can't handle, Cole. Once you reach the mountaintop, you plant your feet and you hold your ground, no matter how heavy the burden may get. Ooh, and a shot to the body and another.
And Bayley's resolve might be wavering here.
And Naomi continues to somehow have Bayley's number here.
Naomi isn't feeling intimidated by the moment.
Kick right to the body.
Bayley's being caught off guard by Naomi. The champ wasn't expecting such a flurry of offense from the challenger.
On a flying forearm smash.
Oh, that'll clean your clock.
And Naomi keeping Bayley on her toes, pushing the pace on the champion.
Naomi moving fast, showing that superior athleticism. Bayley might not be able to keep up here.
Momentum is really on Naomi's side.
Naomi picking up the pace against Bayley and keeping her all out of sorts.
Will create separation. Byron, you talked a lot about this change in Bayley and how people can't believe that this is the type of person she's turned into.
Well, it comes down to career frustration. Bayley is frustrated with her career progression. The way things were when she was hugging and smiling.
It's not about frustration, Saxton. It's about realization. Bayley realized she never got the respect that she deserves from the WWE Universe.
She goes back into the ring.
Golly, that sounded rough.
And Bayley gets cut right off. Bayley struggling to defend herself.
Bayley's being cut off at every pass. Nice drop kick to the base of the skull. Ooh. Massive miscalculation on that one. Oh.
I don't think I've ever seen a champion feel as disrespected as Bayley has, Corey, because Bayley's talked a lot about how people think she's an afterthought as a champion. Everybody talks about Becky Lynch on Raw. They're now talking about Rhea Ripley in NXT, but Bayley has been the longest reigning champ in SmackDown history.
And you read off all the accolades, all the championships she has held. Yet for some reason, Bayley still finds herself overlooked.
Momentum is really on Naomi's side.
Naomi can't be stopped right now.
Gets dripped. Into the corner.
Sending her up on the top rope. And here we go. Championship's on the line. Naomi's got Bayley in trouble up on the top rope. This could be Naomi's moment.
Smart move by Bayley, protecting her title and going to the eyes.
Oh, what a kick. Bayley is down and in trouble.
Quick thinking by Naomi, looking to close this one out.
Nobody home. Bayley wisely moves out of harm's way. What's Bayley trying to do here?
What the? I think Bayley's trying to trap Naomi's legs in Naomi's own shirt.
A great counter by Naomi. Naomi ducks underneath, and we got a standoff. Great match so far.
Well, Bayley thought she had Naomi, but the challenger was ready.
Well, the champion has to find a new strategy in a hurry.
Naomi, feel the glow. Submission. Let's go. She just released the hold.
Maybe she has something better in mind.
Looking to go up high. Oh, brace for this impact.
Like a guillotine.
Bayley is now under pressure.
Any chance for Bayley's offense is being trampled.
Harsh forearm draped across the middle rope.
Oh,
And down.
Oof.
Naomi's heading up top. Start the count.
What's it going to take to put this match away?
Enziguri finds its mark.
Momentum is really on Naomi's side.
Yeah, Naomi's at full throttle.
From the top.
Oh, my God, what a move.
All measured up.
Basement drop kick to the back. Fast movement gets her out of the way.
Uncorks a thunderous chop.
Haymaker after haymaker. Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
Oof. You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe. Fist after fist, neither one relenting here. Exchange right there. Naomi, feel the Is she going to tap? Is she going to tap out?
Can the role model hang?
And she breaks her own submission hold. We don't see that often.
That can either psych out her opponent or come back to bite her.
The head scissor takedown. Bayley showing no answer for the attack.
It's like a muzzle's being placed on Bayley's offense.
Head scissor. Delivers the cross body.
Snapmare over.
Goes down low with the drop kick.
Momentum is really on Naomi's side.
Yeah, Naomi's at... full throttle.
Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming. And now she delivers her back into the ring.
Rear view by Naomi. Are we headed towards a title change?
Looking for the pin. Naomi did it. We have a new champion.
Here is your winner, and the new SmackDown Women's Champion, Naomi.
Bayley's stranglehold on the SmackDown Women's Championship has ended. The Glow era has begun.
Bayley was as aggressive in this match as she's ever been, but Naomi's confidence and athleticism were just too much for Bayley to contend with.
History made in the Middle East.
Ladies and gentlemen, if it weren't for the next two superstars in our showcase, none of this would be possible. Because without Afa and Sika, without the wild Samoans, there truly is no dynasty. While it was their father who made the blood oath with High Chief Peter Maivia, it was Afa and Sika who built the family up, training generations of relatives, all with the single goal of becoming the best professional wrestler on the face of the planet. And while the two would together be WWE Hall of Famers, based solely on their work as trainers and cultivators of the next generation, their in-ring successes only add to their immortality. Afa and Sika formed WWE's most dominant tag team of the early 1980s, fighting their way to the WWE Tag Team Championship on 3 separate occasions. Opponents were often defeated before the bell even rang to start the match, falling victim to the aura and the intimidation factor of having to step into the ring with the wild Samoans, accompanied by Captain Lou Albano, the trio formed a masterful group that was able to take all opponents off their game, be it through Albano's devious schemes or the overpowering nature of the Wild Samoans. WWE had never dealt with a team so primal, turning each match into a battle of survival. Most feared, the deadly Samoan drop, a move that has been imitated by many, but duplicated only by a chosen few.
There they are, the Wild Samoans.
These are immigrants coming from the island, trying to figure it out, trying to find a way. I couldn't imagine being these men. I couldn't imagine taking on these responsibilities of setting the tone in a whole new country. And then trying to break into entertainment on top of that. But they made it work. And that's what we are. We're workers. We make it work.
These tribal elders set the standard for all of their descendants to not only follow, but they also taught their descendants how to surpass it. So beloved were the two that perhaps no moment holds more significance to your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, than when he was presented the Ula Fala by his father Sika and Uncle Afa after the 2020 Hell in a Cell event. You see, it was their acknowledgement that gave Roman Reigns the unshakable confidence to continue his journey to becoming the greatest of all time.
The utmost respect, love, and gratitude for those men. Because if my father and uncle don't do what they do, we're not here.
We now humbly present to you the honor of walking in the famed footsteps of the Wild Samoans, finding a tag team in WWE's long and storied history that we felt would test the Wild Samoans was not an easy task. But then a thought came to your wise man. Why not give the audience exactly what they want? Why not put the Wild Samoans against one of the greatest tag teams of all time? Why not present Afa, Sika, the Wild Samoans versus Bubba Ray and Devon, the Dudley Boys? And if we're going to go that far, let's do it in a tables match. Showcase that savage brutality that made both teams the eternal legends we know them to be. No pinfalls, no submissions, no rules. Just be the team that avoids being put through the table, and you will emerge victorious. And with these four men, you better believe that things are going to get extreme.
Two-on-two tables match here with the masters of the match, the Dudley Boys, taking on the Wild Samoans.
There's always those thoughts in the back of your mind. My brother can beat up your brother. My brother can put your brother through a table faster. Finally, we get to see those thoughts become a reality.
Saxton, I never want to hear about the inner workings of your mind ever again.
I second that, but the Dudley Boys and the Wild Samoans are two teams who also clearly have a few screws loose. This should be intense. Such a peculiar look coming from the Wild Samoans, as if they have no control of their animalistic behavior. Boom! Read that one. And the Dudley Boys remain the kings beginnings of the tables match.
That's a WWE equivalent of a helmet-to-helmet hit right there.
2-on-2 tables match here with the masters of the match, the Dudley Boys, taking on the Wild Samoans.
There's always those thoughts in the back of your mind. My brother can beat up your brother. My brother can put your brother through a table faster. Finally, we get to see those thoughts become reality.
Saxton, I never want to hear about the inner workings of your mind ever again.
I second that, but the Dudley Boys and the Wild Samoans are two teams who also clearly have a few screws loose. This should be intense.
A very
Take off through the air and connects. Completely throwing self-preservation out the window.
I don't know how your mind would even think about doing that.
Oh! Sheikah going up.
Just refusing to give up. Continues fighting.
Only running on instinct to keep fighting. Completely from the top.
Nice scoop slam.
Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point. Such a peculiar look coming from the Wild Samoans, as if they have no control of their animalistic behavior. Now these are obvious. Here we go. And completely missed the mark.
Oh, no. Decided to take a leap of faith and paid the price.
Hotline Sheikah, both individuals that compete barefooted. Not something common of most wrestlers, Corey, but it is actually very customary in the Samoan wrestling heritage.
It's how they train. It's how they live in the Isle of Samoa. And no one delays a fight just to put some boots on. Samoans are ready for battle.
Coucou, comment ça va?
At the drop of a hat.
And he comes in under the ropes now.
Oh my gosh! Oh man!
Dans le faute et à pas de micro.
Are you kidding me? That's gross. I mean, come on.
Si mais là je me concentre, j'activerai quand je finirai le live.
Someone. You gotta do whatever it takes, Saxton. Boom!
Corey, the Wild Samoans are about as tough and mean as they come. They're a physical duo, and we've seen how they use their heads, almost like a concrete weapon.
Yeah, they don't need much flash. They're just a formidable ground and pound team. If they lack in offensive creativity, they make up for it in blunt force trauma. And nothing packs more blunt force trauma than an Alpha or Sheikah headbutt.
Counters to gain the advantage.
Pourquoi que je fasse à Fortnite ça change?
Gets lifted into position. Check your face after that one. What a vicious shot.
Oh man, that definitely opened him up.
Look out, there's blood in the water. Big forearm.
He's headed out to the ringside area.
Non Fortnite, j'ai un peu arrêté comme il y a Call of et Wwe 2K25. Mais hier j'ai lancé, j'ai fait top 1 avec 10 kills.
And we can talk on how this match was something almost tailor-built by the Dudley Boys. With a famous series of TLC matches they've had, the Dudleys have become synonymous with the TLC.
And that didn't stand for tender, Cole. It means tables, and it means lots of them.
Yeah, and if Bubba Ray and Devon can get the Wild Samoans to the table tonight, it will really add to the Dudley Boys' legacy even further. Bubba Ray was ready for that.
So much pain inflicted in this match.
It's time to catch that second, maybe even third wind.
He gets into the ring.
Looking for more damage here.
Unleashed back suplex. I honestly can't believe we just saw a human being tossed like that. Ooh!
And the Wild Samoans always have that gaze in their eyes, that look that makes you question their understanding of their surroundings.
Yeah, and I have to wonder if Akko and Sika are even aware of what the table before. I'm afraid they'll just keep on dishing out punishment, expecting a bell to eventually ring.
I can't begin to imagine what he's got planned here, guys.
Maybe it's a yard sale.
Thunderous right hand.
A big forearm connects, and that blow has him wavering.
So far, this tables match has been just as brutal as we anticipated. Gets out of dodge. Ooh.
Spine buster.
Off the ropes.
He's finding himself in some territory he does not want to be in.
Might want to start setting up some tables before this match gets out of hand.
Oui, je connais Minecraft. Merci beaucoup.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, man.
Goes under the ropes and into the ring. Turns that back on Devon.
Focus that attack.
Hot dog into the Samoan drop. Incredible.
The Wild Samoans just completely wrecking the Dudley Boys in there. Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied.
Looking for a crucial escape. Yes, breaking the hold. Saving himself for the time being. The tables.
I still can't get over the look I always see on the Wild Samoans. It's like they have a one-track mind towards savage brutality.
They for sure answer yes to every question that makes up a scary tag team. Yes, they're rough. Yes, they're tough. Yes, they will maim. Yes, they will hurt. And yes, they will not stop. There's some power behind that punch. Overhand connects.
TSNH.
Looks like he has something planned with his table, guys.
I don't want to know.
And the manager is searching under the ring. He could only be looking for something to...
Here it comes. I don't think this table's going to last much longer.
And Fonseca just beat the Dudley Boys at their own game.
Here are your winners.
GG. Non, attends, j'ai perdu. Je dois recommencer.
2-on-2.
ADSL.
Tables match here. The masters of the match, the Dudley Boys, taking on the Wild Samoans.
There's always those thoughts in the back of your mind. My brother can beat up your brother. My brother can put your brother through a table faster. Finally, we get to see those thoughts become a reality.
Saxton, I never want to hear... Sleeper hold, cinched in deep.
Fading, fade, and breaks out of the sleeper.
Corey, the Wild Samoans are about as tough and mean as they come, a very physical duo, and we've seen how they use their heads, almost like a concrete weapon.
Yeah, they don't need much flash. They're just a formidable ground and pound team. If they lack in offensive creativity, they make up for it in blunt force trauma. And nothing packs more blunt force trauma than an Alpha or Sika headbutt. Bang! He finds a counter.
Jawbreaker! Call the dentist. Gets out of the ring. What's going to happen now? Corey, I've got to know, what can the Wild Samoans do to get the advantage in this tables match? After all, this is the Dudley Boys match, the match they put on the map, the match they're synonymous with.
Well, maybe the Wild Samoans have to be a little less wild, Cole. They still need to brutalize their opponents because that's what they do best. But the last thing Alpha and Sika want to do is rush headfirst into a table. After all, that's exactly how you lose.
And we can highlight how this match was something almost tailor-built by the Dudley Boys. With a famous series of TLC matches they've had, the Dudleys have become synonymous with the team in TLC.
And that didn't stand for tender, Cole. It means tables, and it means lots of them.
Yeah, and if Wwe and Devon can get the Wild Samoans to a table tonight, it will really add to the Dudley Boys' legacy even further. He's got a plan for that table, and it does not involve a dinner party. The strikes with a kick. Ooh, a sharp kick.
Oh, what a kick.
Oh, ouch. Into a dragon screw leg whip.
Oh, my goodness.
Just punishing their opponent.
Hava and Sika, both individuals that compete barefooted. Not something common in most wrestlers, Corey, but it is actually very customary in the Samoan wrestling heritage.
It's how they train. It's how they live in the island of Samoa. And no one delays a fight just to put some boots on. Samoans are ready for battle at the drop of a hat. Back to the gut! Oh, ouch!
Hit with the knee. Oh! Had the foresight to get out of that one. What a forearm.
Oh, what a clubbing blow.
Oh, a headbutt right to the shoulder.
That's using your noggin.
No idea how he's even able to continue in this match.
Or he surely doesn't have much left in him. It's like we're looking at the Walking Dead here.
And the Wild Samoans always have that gaze in their eyes, that look that makes you question their understanding of their surroundings.
Yeah, and I have to wonder if Alpha and Sika are even aware of what the tables are for. I'm afraid they'll just keep on dishing out punishment, expecting a... Hop top into the Samoan drop. Incredible. Alpha, I don't know what he's got in mind heading to the floor here. That was the Dudley Boys showing the Wild Samoans what tag team wrestling is all about. Taken down with the Gourd Buster.
And gets tossed back into the mat.
Oh, he got him. Is he going to lock this in?
Looking for a counter, and just like that, he manages to break the hold. Here he comes. Back into the ring.
Disrupts the attack with an elbow to the gut.
I still can't get over the look I always see on the Wild Samoans. It's like they have a one-track mind towards savage brutality.
They for sure answer yes to every question that makes up a scary tag team. Yes, they're rough. Yes, they're tough. Yes, they will maim. Yes, they will hurt. And yes, they will not stop.
How much longer can this really go on?
Looks like a hot top into the Samoan drop. Incredible.
The Wild Samoans just completely wrecking the Dudley Boys in there.
Ooh, he's looking for an implement of destruction under the ring.
He almost got caught by that one.
We're seeing one response after another. Neither superstar gaining a foothold.
And another stiff shot to the head here. The Dudley Boys came in tonight knowing they had to turn up the dial. Had to match Alpha and Sika's level of aggression. Ray and Devon know they have to be extreme as they can be.
Yeah, but what the Dudleys call extreme, the Wild Samoans just call regular old Tuesday. Alpha and Sika are just a different breed of wrestling.
Look, I don't care who you are. You could be King Kong or a kaiju. It's going to be curtains for you if you're on the receiving side of a Wild Samoan headbutt from the top rope.
And slides back into the ring.
And Sika just taunting his opponent now.
And now he's going to the top rope. Placed against
To the sky!
Alpha never saw that coming.
Oh, man, he landed rough there.
Just a nasty headbutt.
Headbutt to the back of the neck.
Things are heading ringside now.
Boom, what a punch.
Ooh, a vicious shot right to the dome.
Oh, bam. We are witnessing a malicious string of attacks right now. Oh, my goodness. And Alpha and Sika just beat the Dudley Boys at their own game.
Here are your winners, Alpha and Sika, the Wild Samoans.
And it's the Wild Samoans
J'ai gagné.
standing tall, having beat the Dudley Boys at their own game.
Devon and Bubba pushed Alpha and Sika to their limits, but in the end, there was only one way this match could end.
Partagez les lives les gars, ça me ferait un grand plaisir.
From the very moment he arrived as the enforcer of the Bloodline, Solo Sikoa has taken every brutal, savage element of his predecessors and refined them into a near-perfect smashing machine. Even in the year before his arrival, Solo raised eyebrows and garnered buzz while competing in NXT. But nobody could have predicted just how smoothly his transition to the main roster would go. And before I go on any further, let me make one thing perfectly clear. I'm only saying what I'm saying about Solo Sikoa because I am a wise man. I'm a professional. And because I'm being handsomely compensated for my stellar work as your host of the WWE 2K25 showcase. I haven't forgotten what Solo Sikoa and his rogue bloodline did to me. But I also know better than to let personal feelings hinder your professional endeavors. So with that being said, since his arrival at Clash at the Castle in 2022, Solo Sikoa has consistently been involved in WWE's biggest moments and biggest
C'est beau,
matches.
je vais les partager
He's
TikTok.
been victorious in war games. He's repeatedly enforced the Bloodline's will to maintain Roman Reigns' status as undisputed WWE Universal Heavyweight Champion.
I brought Solo in
Merci beaucoup.
as an insurance policy. Solo was here to protect me. Solo was here to maintain the promised land. He's violent. He's strong. He's
Encore
fast.
there.
He's all those things. And he betrayed me. Any man who would betray me must be a very dangerous man.
Solo defeated John Cena. Solo elected to betray your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, in an attempt to bestow upon himself the title of tribal chief. When I refused to acknowledge Solo as my tribal chief, you are not my tribal. He, Tamatonga, Tongaloa, and Jacob Fatu put me through a table in Madison Square Garden. And that led to opportunities to compete for the undisputed WWE Heavyweight Championship. It's led to more visibility with Solo's Rogue Bloodline ruling over SmackDown. Every choice Solo made only furthered his standing in WWE. He has the bloodlust of the wild Samoans, the brutality of his cousin Yokozuna, and the single-minded focus of Roman Reigns, all rolled into one. There is no question the future is his for the taking, and that he will be champion many times over, and that he may set records of his own before it's all said and done. Few men have so quickly served notice to all of WWE in the manner that Solo Sikoa has done. Whether you want to acknowledge him or not is irrelevant.
Tu peux faire du Fortnite maintenant STP STP, je suis bloqué en réenquête.
Sikoa forces you to do just that, or you will suffer severe consequences. One by one, each and every single superstar on the WWE roster is going to find that out. Solo will make sure of it. I, of course, will simply await any and every opportunity for your tribal chief, Roman Reigns,
Là, moi je suis platine.
to teach Solo some manners. Until that happens, though, we are taking you back to the one-year anniversary special for NXT 2.0, which saw then North American champion Carmelo Hayes, and indeed, he is him, issue an open challenge. Unfortunately for the future superstar, it was to be answered by Solo Sikoa, and things went as well for Hayes as you can probably guess. Showcase the unrelenting fury that has made Solo Sikoa nearly unstoppable, and defeat Carmelo Hayes to earn Solo his first championship victory. It won't be easy against Carmelo,
Attends, je finis le match, après on verra.
Trick Williams watching his back. And if you make one mistake against the champ, he'll take his shot and most likely hit nothing but net.
Ok, merci du fond du cœur.
What? This place is shaking! Now this is a surprise. Carmelo Hayes seemingly had no challenger for his North American title, but Solo Sikoa just showed up here and said, I got next.
Thank goodness, Melo had an opponent chosen by the NXT Universe. As they voted for West.
Oh, schoolboy! Shoulders down here! Oh, and the rope forces a break.
Shot after shot, then slamming their face down.
You got to imagine that Roman Reigns, the Usos, even Paul Heyman are watching this match closely right now.
Oh, absolutely, Cole. We're talking about the man who has held the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship for 744 days. And the Undisputed Tag Team Champions, the Usos, who've held those titles for 422 days.
Record-breaking reigns of both singles and tag team competition. If Solo captured from the top, look out below! That was just incredible hang time.
Was willing to take the high risk to the outside, and it paid off big time.
And Sikoa is turning to the crowd for assurance.
Did you see Melo's reaction when Sikoa's music hit? Hayes looked like he saw a ghost.
Solo's been saying he got next for the North American Championship, but that was a long time ago. Melo thought Sikoa was in his rearview mirror.
These two men took part in a triple threat for the North American title back at spring break 5 months ago. But they essentially canceled each other out that night.
And Sikoa sent toward the ropes, and Carmelo Hayes with a kick right to the midsection. Melo taking it to Sikoa here.
The power of Solo just a little too much for the A-Champ in this instance.
What a chop.
Trademark viciousness. Lack of mercy. That's what Solo Sikoa is all about.
Into the corner. Big splash by Sikoa. Melo in trouble. Sikoa. Trick Williams making sure Melo got out of harm's way, well, at least momentarily.
Yeah, momentarily is right. Sikoa continuing to inflict more punishment on the champ.
And Hayes takes out Williams on the outside. Solo standing strong.
Solo not allowing the presence of Trick Williams to distract him whatsoever.
Solo has the mindset to destroy anyone in the way of him in the NXT North American Championship.
Rolled up from behind. This could be looking to seal the deal, guys.
And what's this?
Why'd he do that? What's going on? Hold on a second. He might be finding a submission hold here.
He's in a and he very quickly counters. Oh, elbow right to the breadbasket for their troubles.
Trick Williams cheering on Carmelo Hayes. You cannot deny the impact Trick has had since he joined his childhood friend's side.
Yeah, that decision to bring Trick Williams into NXT 2.0 changed the trajectory of Carmelo Hayes' career. Trick told Melo 12 months ago, forget about pandering to the NXT universe, just focus on yourself. And that was the day that Melo truly became the A-Champ.
We saw Solo Sikoa join the Bloodline just 10 days ago. But this bond between Melo and Trick might be even thicker than blood.
Bullseye with the drop kick.
Oh, he's got him by the leg. Oh, that hurt.
Ooh. Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
You got to be impressed by both Solo Sikoa and Carmelo Hayes. They've taken NXT 2.0 by storm over the last year.
Yeah, since the shift to NXT 2.0, Melo has spent over 9 months as NXT North American Champion over 2 very long reigns.
Down around to the schoolboy, shoulders are down.
The champ is pinned. We might have a new champion here. He decides this isn't the moment.
Hope he doesn't miss his chance because of this choice.
Samoan drop.
Getting him right into the corner.
Knife edge chop echoing. Through the arena. Trick Williams has been quite the difference maker for Carmelo Hayes over the last year. How many times has Williams helped Hayes and saved that North American title?
Yeah, but 10 days ago, Solo Sikoa did the same thing for Roman Reigns when he attacked Drew McIntyre at
Big uppercut rocks the jaw of Carmelo Hayes. Ripped out of the corner.
Looking to put him away, and now Trick Williams up on the apron, causing a distraction.
Trick paying dividends. Ooh. First 48.
And that could be the turning point for the North American champion.
Oh, Samoa drop by Sikoa. Cover now for the win. Hayes keeps it too.
And Williams once again on the apron.
Well, you can see how concerned Trick Williams is that Carmelo Hayes' championship hopes, might be fading away.
Super kick drops Williams. Hayes picked out of the sky.
Spinning Solo.
Is that it for Carmelo Hayes? Trick is out. Carmelo is dazed. Here's your chance, Solo. The title could be yours.
From the top, huge splash by Solo. It just got as bad as it could for the champ.
There's two.
What the? Sikoa is the new champion.
Here is your winner, and new NXT North American Champion, Solo
GG.
Solo is your new champion. And is the North American title now going to SmackDown? This has to be the most unpredictable era in WWE history.
You know Sikoa was given his marching orders from the head of the table. Don't leave NXT without the gold. Well, mission accomplished for the newest member of the Bloodline.
As Melo would say, if you call your shot, you better make it. Solo took the shot, hit the shot, and now he's the new North
Merci,
American
je vais arriver
champion.
sur Fortnite. Ok, je t'ai hâte. On fait quoi, tu recharges? Oui, à moins que tu veux faire une coupe. Non, on va faire tu recharges.